2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. Thank you. Yes, this group, one to watch. Now, the rookie in this pairing, they've set themselves some very specific goals, some very lofty goals to beat player after player. But the first one, oh, it's going to be tough. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. The battle is on.
Oh, it's terrific, Henny. That's exciting, isn't it? Always love a battle within the war, don't you? Good to see how this one plays out over the course of this tournament. And here we are with the third shot. And he's down there. You got to read?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Looking really good, this one. Appears to have overcooked this one. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Here we are at the third. The tee is yours. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one's going right at the pin here.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival.
On my days, I didn't realise I was muted.
Here.
On my days, if I was got a little bit more club on that, that would have been a hole in one. If I would have gone a little bit more club. Ah, oh, damn.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. there. That one will play. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, damn.
That should set up another chance.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Too hard, I think. Ah, there should have got a little bit more power.
That will drive you.
That's right, don't worry about it. So good. So good.
You've arrived at a par 5.
No. Take a nice lovely little bounce. You're doing me nicely. I'll thank you. I'll thank you. Sorry,
Yep,
YouTube, I do apologise. I was on mute.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Going for it in 2. That's why I went for that bunker. My target was that bunker.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Spin back. Get a bit of spin back on that. Ain't gonna get no spin back on the wood. Are you mad? Should have come off on the power. Should have come down the club.
Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So good.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 strokes off the lead.
I need to get my chip into my. Yeah, I put a spin on it as well. Put a spin back on it because I thought I was going to hit it too hard, so I put a spin back on it. Oh dear.
No, this one's from downtown.
And this is in. Oh, behave. Oh, love it. Love it. Oh my god.
At the 6th. Oh, that's a lovely shape shot. Oh, caught up in some branches.
So it's good though. It's good.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Well struck. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Ooh la la. Oh, it's so close. Damn, so close.
And this one is for his par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
Not doing good, not doing good, am I?
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. That's heading into the rough, I think.
Yep.
How's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Nicely done.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Got completely wrong way. Oh no, maybe not. Oh hello. It's gonna be 1.5, isn't it?
Oh, so close.
82 hard, that's why.
Disappointing. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Fuck.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And let's see what that super shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into the top 20. Ooh, right by the hole.
Never mind.
An opportunity to make a par here. And there it is. Managing to maintain their position on the
Not doing
leaderboard.
good. Not doing good.
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Nicely done. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Went straight down.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This is looking pretty good in the air. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Too hard. Too hard. Toodaloo. See ya.
Too heavy-handed there. 7 feet to the cup.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Well, it was a
Fuck's
wonderful
sake.
approach shot,
Come
wasn't
on,
it?
you sort my party now, what we doing?
This is the transition for the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Yeah, they're behind their rival right now through 9 holes, but there's lots of time, lots of opportunities on this back 9 to make up. It'll be interesting to see how it all ends up.
Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here at the 10th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Good sounding strike, that one. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt coming up for his par. That's pretty tidy. Ouch,
Oh,
that
come
hurts.
on.
And this one will be for bogey.
No way.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th. Going with the 8-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left.
Go on, in you go, please. Oh.
Wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 11th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes,
Oh.
this kid is a star.
Oh my god, I thought that was going to
Solid
go
play
in.
finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Wow, that was just striped. Sitting at 1 under. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot.
Excuse me.
And here we are with the third shot. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I gotta say, I don't like their chances. I have been wrong once before, but I really can't remember when that was.
This is buckets.
Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. That's so
enjoying
close.
a three-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Well played, mate. Playing from around 110 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Is that what they had in mind?
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here.
Too hard. Oh, I still want to
Nicely
hold it.
holed. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Wow, what a shot. And that shot goes in. That'll be a birdie.
Well, when your rival plays golf every single second of the day and eats birdies for breakfast, lunch and dinner, this is what you get.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. That's a big drive. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. Good shot there, Beamer. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. Big putt for par coming up. Currently 1 under for the tournament. And we've arrived at a par 3. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Going with the 6-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Looking really good. Ooh. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
Playing from around 240 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. He's currently tied for 12th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
It might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green. One.
On a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, that's a nice line. Oh, birdie with big wings. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for 5th. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. That's a good-looking shot there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
They're setting up this next shot into quite an elevated green, Luke.
Going with the 7. That should find the surface. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
And that wraps up proceedings in this one. And for a first start on the PGA Tour, Rich, you've got to take your hat off to them.
Yeah, not a bad first event on the PGA Tour. Kind of getting some nerves out of the way. Top 5 finish. Keep your eye on this player.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich B, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Oh, what's going on, Shana? Just stopping by. Yeah, doing good, doing good. Just smashing some GTA. Now I'm gonna sit and play some golf, to be honest with you now. What? So why is it not letting me? Oh, is it because is it because I spent all my money on? Equip? No, so that means no. That means they're equipped, dummy. Change. Okay, she can change. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I kinda get it now.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though. Currently 1 under for the day. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. Wow, that was just striped. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens.
No,
what am I doing? Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Oh my God. Should have been a birdie. Should have been a birdie.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after this hole, that's how it looks.
Never mind. So good.
He's currently tied for 7th. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. This one from about 160 yards out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
I need to go more. I need to go more.
And down it goes. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Opting for the 6-iron. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Fuck a baby.
Fantastic look upcoming.
Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard.
On a nice line.
Well done. Take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. He's currently tied for second.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Second shot here on the 5th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This should play. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a second in a row here.
This looks good. And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. After that hole, they sit in second place, just 1 spot behind the leader, Will Zalatoris. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Well, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Get in.
Oh my God, sit down. Sit down. What a putt. Sit down, bruv. Oh my days. Sit down. Sit down. Oh my days. That was a fat putt. I don't even care. That was a fat putt. Check that shit out. 42-foot putt, bro. Sit down.
Currently at -5 now for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Second shot here on the 7th.
Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, just missed.
Should have gone a little bit more. Should have gone a little bit more. Oh, damn.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Currently 5 under for the round.
Still time first though.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Going with the 5 wood.
In you go. In you go.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Tommy Fleetwood by a stroke. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here.
In you go.
Oh, what a
Oh
shot.
my god, how did that not go in? How did that not go in? How? How did that not go in? Oh, behave.
Lovely position
Oh
for our
my
leader here, Rich.
God.
Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Yeah,
How
no time
did
to
that
start
not
thinking
go
about
in?
that lead. You
Fuck
gotta keep your
off.
head down and keep going forward.
Should have
Cannot
got in.
think
It should
about
have got
that lead or
in.
people
That's
will pass them.
ridiculous.
Ooh, I like this. The
Oh
cover's
my
coming off the big
days.
dog. Time to let it loose.
Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know how you
Looks like they
did
got
go in,
all
but
of
that's
that one.
brilliant.
That's on a good line.
Uh,
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
no,
Currently
that's not
leading
bad.
by 3. Nine feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. Oh, that's a ripper. And that will take him to 8 under. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Second shot here on the 11th. That's nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Leading by 3 strokes now. We have a par 3 on this one. We need this one to bounce right. Outstanding approach shot. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
8 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here. These are on rails, looking good.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold. Currently in first position. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. This shot from the first cut of rough. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This one's dialed in. And that's 8 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, that was mashed.
Excuse me.
From around 180 yards.
Oh la la, excuse me.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Well played. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Oh, I thought that one was going in. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Opting for the 5-wood. That could play. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Okay, steady now. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Always nice to hold on to a birdie.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Playing their 5th shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
This one's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Playing from around 210 yards here.
Pretty good shot there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
He's currently sitting in 1st place. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Shit. Never mind.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
criminal. How do you leave that short?
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Don't drive.
Their best stroke. Seems
That
to
drives me
pull that one.
bonkers. That drives me bonkers.
And just a
That
little bit of
other
clean-up
shot don't
work.
drive me bonkers.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing.
Fuck all. The only thing that's
They're
going through my
confused
mind
about
right now is on the
everything
go
right
for a
now.
pee.
I tell you,
Enjoy the intro.
You win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
Putting for birdie. Getting off to a great start at this event.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's in a share of 5th position. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. That's some good golf right there. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
"16 feet to the hole."
This for a birdie run. Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
That did everything but drop. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holes it from the sand. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Nicely done. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Currently a couple under for the round. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And playing this one from around 120 yards out. Just one shot back now. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And there it is. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Not a bad play, that one.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
Going for less club here.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And from the bunker here. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. And this putt to move into a tie for first. Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Currently at -3 for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Okay, time to return to the action. 13 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit, but the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here, and I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day, and that will take him to 5 under. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week. Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Beautiful shot. And that will move him to 6 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Not quite the shot he was wanting.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. Wow, did this come out beautifully? That's a perfectly fine result, hitting from a lie like that.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make their par.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Now that mighty shot was certainly worth a move up the leaderboard. Let's see what it's done. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Oh, well played.
From about 130 yards here. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Game of the 7.
Woo, back there, horsey.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Ooh, right by the hole. Par putt coming up here.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach. Not bad.
1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today.
Interesting choice of the driver here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3.
How close was that to going down? Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Wonderfully played. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup. Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
All right, you'll make it the next time. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. This one might roll into the rough. Time for the second shot at the 15th. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Yes, fantastic stuff. Got to say, well done. Birdie guaranteed. Thank you.
And the putt drops now at 8 under, heading down the stretch.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
That's frustrating. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 4 shots up after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Needs this to kick a bit left. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, so close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Great shot. This putt is for a final score of 61. How did that miss? Those are the kind of putts the best in the world make with monotonous regularity. And this one is for bogey. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
And Rich, what a performance. They've got back-to-back wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say, this player is in full flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future. And, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident. And as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Needs this one to kick right. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
He's currently tied for 11th. Time to tee off at the second. That's heading for the fairway. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Lovely effort, that. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, that one's looking good.
Wow, showing Will Zalatoris that this rivalry is indeed not to be taken lightly.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
11 feet to the cup. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Currently 1 under for the round. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That should find the cut stuff. Second shot here on the third. And here we are with the third shot. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Ouch, that hurts. A 7-footer right here.
It's looking solid.
That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card. Tee is yours. Here we are at the fourth hole. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Time now for the fourth shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Well, you like the look of those hands.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Now 4 back after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
Going with the 6 iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, that was a safe play.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Come on, don't be shy.
Ooh. That's disappointing. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That was wonderfully done. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots, and now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. As we head now to the par 5 next. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 strokes behind our leader. A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20.
Well, that'll play. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament. We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This one's left of the green.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
Just didn't drop. It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. It's heading to the rough for mine. From about 200 yards out. 5 shots off the pace. Going with the hybrid. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
That starts off on a good line.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Here's Will Zalatoris.
And how did that great shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, this has been entertaining so far, hasn't it? The players behind their rival at the turn, but that's just temporarily. They got 9 more holes to go, some good opportunities on the back 9 to catch them. Let's see how this all ends up.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Sitting at 1 over. Interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
Putt is underway.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Will Zalatoris.
And now we can take a look at how that wonderful play affects the leaderboard. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. A long par 4 this hole. This one might just sneak off the fairway. This lie's not great. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Yes! Hold it! And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 8-iron here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
Now 5 strokes behind. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 13th. Going with the 5-wood. That got a little out of control, I think.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
He's currently tied for 15th. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Oh, that's unlucky. The buried lie in the bunker doesn't get much harder. Well, safer than the surface. Maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
Never mind. Go and tap it in.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Even for the day. And let's see what that super shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Could roll into the rough on this one. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
How close was that to going down? Can make this one. It's for par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
This is on a great line.
And that putt drops. Now 1 under, heading to the stretch.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Birdied their last hole.
And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This one's for bogey. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
not taking enough club to get it there.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently 1 stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Even for the day. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's see if we can make this. Keep the par on the card.
That gets the job done.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
And now teeing off on the final hole of this round.
Well, this should find the short grass.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Going with a 3-wood here. Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it. Putting for eagle here. That'll sting a bit.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
And this putt for a final score of 71.
And this putt to draw even with Will Zalatoris.
A round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
I'm very impressed with how this player battled, trying to get that back-to-back win, coming up a little bit shy, nothing to hang your head about.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.